Hello students, today we are going to learn again some points from the unit sample and sampling from paper 6th computational botany. Here we have to get idea about what is actually need of randomness. We know that there are the two methods of selection of sample that are random sampling and non-random sampling. But what is actually exact need of randomness? First one, in statistics, randomness is commonly used to create simple random samples, just to select simple random samples. This leads survey of completely random groups. People provide a realistic data, isn't it? So this is going to help whenever there is a we want to make survey of a random group of a people and just to collect a real data. Third point, common method of doing this include the drawing the names, isn't it? In case of this randomness, we know that we have been using a very simple technique since long back, or common people also using that one. That is nothing but drawing a names out of the hat or using a random digit chart. We know that people used to take the hat, and in that hat they are writing the names of people, and from that one they are choosing, selecting 2 3 or 1 for that one, isn't it? So that type of process is there. That is, or sometimes using a random digit charts were there. So a random digit charts is simply a large table. What is that? Random digits chart is a large table of the random digits are there, isn't it? Now lottery method of random selection of a sample is there. This is the most popular and simplest method. Lottery method, which is used for selection of a sample, is the most popular and simplest method. In this method, all the atoms of the population are numbered on a separate slips of a paper of same size, shape and color. Friends, keep in mind, in lottery methods, when we want to select a group of people from a population, at that time what we have to do? We have to give a specific number to the individuals or to the individual atom, and that number we have to write on a same size, same shape and same colored paper. That papers, after writing the names or number of the atoms, we have to fold and mix it up in a container, isn't it? Mix up in a container. The required number of the slips are selected at a random for the desired sample size. Friends, very simple things are there. Suppose we are having a 20 students, and out of that 20 students we want to select a 3 students. Means that 20 student is a homogeneous group, that is a population, and out of that one we want to select the 3. All are meritorious, all are brilliant, all are physically fit, all are having the same height, all sort of the things are there. They are best runner, best sportsman, again having a intellectually they are very brilliant, all sort of the things they are having a same. But out of that one we want to only the three that we want to send for the competition at state level or national level. So at that time it would be very difficult to the teacher or sports teacher to select the 3 out of 20 after having the each and everybody is having a same type of nature, physical fitness, brilliancy, sports capacity, each and everything. So when such a things are there, best way that sports teacher will write name of that 20 students on a 20 paper slips having same size, same shape and same color. And after writing their names or roll numbers, that will be that slips are folded and mixed up in the container. After putting into container, that could be the mix, and then we can ask any third party, third person to pick up only 3 slips, and then the names or roll numbers of that 3 people will be announced, and that will send to the international or national or state level sports. So that type of method, that type of a sample, say here a sample having a 3 students only, isn't it? The required number of slips are selected, in the sense 3 they wanted, so 3 will be selected out of that one. Now another example of lottery method is that if you want to select 5 students out of 50 students, we want to select a sample of a 5 students from population of a 50 students. Then we must write their names. Already I have told you what is to be done, why it is to be done. We must write their names or their roll numbers of all the 50 students on slips of a paper and mix that. After folding that paper, you have to mix in one of the container. Then we make a random selection of the 5 student. Randomly we have to take out the 5 folded slips, and that slips will be open, and after opening, the names or roll numbers of that 5 students will be announced, and that we have to consider as a lottery method of selection of a sample of a 5 students out of the 50. Now this method is mostly used in a lottery draws. If the universe is infinite, this method is inapplicable, isn't it? Now, use of random number table. We have seen lottery method. Now we can use the random number table. In random number table, as we have seen in lottery method, that cannot be used when population is infinite. Already we have seen the lottery method is not applicable whenever population is infinite. So as to overcome that difficulty of lottery method, we have to use a random number table. Means random number table is used when and when there is a population is infinite, isn't it? But lottery method cannot be used whenever population is a infinite. So use of random number table is the alternate method is that of using table of a random sample, sorry, random number. There are several standard tables of a random numbers are there. Several standard tables of random number are definitely there. First one, Tippett's table. Second one, Fisher and Yates table. Third one, Kedal and Smith table. So such a type of three tables among them. Many or several standard tables of random numbers are there, but out of that one, three we have written here. So once again, I will give you idea about random number table is that random number table is used whenever population is a infinite. Whenever population is a infinite, where the lottery method cannot be used. Again, the alternative method or alternate method is that of using table of the random numbers. There are several standard tables of random numbers are there, but out of that one, here we can see the three, that is Tippett's table, first one. Second one is Fisher and Yates table. Third one, Kendall and Smith's table, isn't it? Now, what is to be done under the random number table method for the selection of a sample? A random number table is so constructed that all the digits 0 to 9 appear independent of each other with equal frequency. We have to use 0 to 9 digits. If we have to select a sample from the population size of a 100, we have to select a sample from the population that is having a number 100. Then the number can be combined 3 by 3 to give the number from 001 to 100. Keep in mind, combined 3 by 3 to give the numbers like that 001. Suppose we want to give number to the first candidate from that 100 number having population, we have to name as a 001. 3 digits are there, that is up to 100. Now, what is the procedure to select the sample using random number? Whenever we are going to use the random number method, random number table, at that time, what is the exact procedure of selection of a sample? Here, units of population from which sample is required signed with equal number of digits. When the size of the population is less than the 1000, 3-digit number can be used. That is 00, 001, 002, like that up to the 999 are assigned. We may start at any place and may go any direction such that column wise or row wise random number table, but consecutive numbers are to be used, isn't it? On the basis of size of population and a random number table available with us, we proceed according to our convenience. If random number is greater than the population size, then it can be subtracted from the random number drawn. This can be repeated repeatedly until the number is less than population or equal to population. What is that? Here we can find one of the example. In this example, we will be able to see in an area there are 500 families. Using following extra number, select a sample of 15 families to find out 15 families to find out the standard of the living of those. So here we will be able to see that in an area there are 500 families. Using the following extract from the table of the random numbers, select a sample of 15 families to find out the standard of a living of those families in that area. In the sense, total number of families are there 500, no problem in that area where we are going to collect the information from that one. But that out of that one we have to find out the 15 families. Am I right? We have to select 15 families from that one to find out the standard of living of those. So here we will be able to see that we have numbered the things. So in solution, in the above random number, the table we can start from any row or column and read 3 digits number continuously row wise or column wise. Now we start from the third row. Start from the third row. So this is the third row. We have started, and as that one we have to write 3 digits from that one. So 203 is from this third 203. 0 is remain. So 0 and 2 3 from this one. So this one. Now 27 and 7 277. This one 277. Again 353. So this is a 353. Now 600. Sorry, 100. So this is 600. Out of that one 7 is remain and 94 is from this one. So 94 and 7. So 794. Like that one from the third we have to say that a row we have selected these numbers. Since some numbers are greater than that of 500. आता हे आपण सिलेक्ट केलेले नंबर आहेत त्याच्यामध्ये काही नंबर हे 500 फॉर एक्झाम्पल 600 इजंट इट. मग 600 मधून 500 वजा केले की आपल्याला मिळाले 100. सो अगेन वी हॅव रिटर्न दोज नंबर्स हेअर. ह्याच्यात 600 आहे दॅट इज ग्रेटर दॅन दॅट ऑफ number of population. So we have subtracted 500 value which is a size of population from this 600. Again another number we will be able to find out 908. Only two numbers are there which are having greater than 500. Again we have to subtract 500 from 908, then we will get 408. So like that one we have to be select. Now we have seen actually that method, random table use method is there, which is used for the selection of a samples, isn't it? Now uses of random sampling, uses of random sampling, random number table, uses of random number table. First use that personal bias is eliminated as the selection depends solely on the chances. पर्सनल बायसचा कुठे हेतू राहत नाही, कारण हे सगळं सिलेक्शन कशावरती आहे, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ चान्सेस. अनदर ए रॅन्डम सॅम्पल इज in general a representative of the sample for homogeneous population. Homogeneous population is there, so sample represents random, which is selected, sample is selected by the on the basis of a random sampling method, so definitely that represents the homogeneous population. There is no need for thorough knowledge of the units of the population. The population which we have taken for the study, and from that one we are going to select the sample. In case of such a type of thing, thorough knowledge of that population is not required. Accuracy of the sample and to be tested by examining another sample from the same universe when the universe is a unknown. The accuracy of the sample is there and be tested by the examining another sample from the same universe when the universe is a unknown. This method is also used in another method, in other methods of sampling. This method also can be used in other methods of a sampling. So with this, my friend, thank you very much. Stay safe, stay home. With this, thank you very much.